make sure that I'm live here. Hey, I got a notification I'm live. So I have it on here so I can see. All right, day one. Okay, are you guys ready? We are going to, I have an assistant here. You'll see. She's going to help me today. So, if you guys don't know what I'm going to do for the next 31 days, that I'm going to be posting out on YouTube, but doing the live here for now. I'm going to try to do lives on YouTube as well, but got to get all that sorted out. But I am going to do a different acrylic pour every single day for the next 31 days. Now, if you don't know what acrylic pour is, you will be by the end of this month. And you'll know 31 different ways to do an acrylic pour. Acrylic pour is basically a fluid art where your paints are a lot more, have a lot more movement and are a lot more liquidy and move around the canvas. You're not painting with a brush. You're using your different instruments and different tilting and different other tools to get really fantastic looks. So today is day one, and I am doing what's called a dirty pour. Lots of different pours, like I said. First one, nice and simple. It's like one of the first ones that you can start with that anybody pretty much recommends you starting out with. So that is what we're going to do today. So I'm going to tilt you down so you can see what I'm going to be pouring on. Okay, so I have this gray board that I used for something else. I tape the back so that way it has clean sides when it's done. And I make sure it's level, which I already did with my level. I did make sure that it was level. So I did that. And I'm just putting them on some cups. I will be doing different sizes, different mediums, or different canvases, boards, panels, all sorts of different things, tiles, all different things throughout the month, depending on what kind of pour it is. So that is, so today is just going to be this one. So just want to make sure that it's in focus. Yeah, so I'm going to,
it needs to focus.
It'll focus, don't worry. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, it's not connected.
There we go. Okay. Okay. Oh, it's being bothered by my rotating. So, okay. So, the colors that we're going to be using today are light magenta.
Yeah, I picked all these colors out.
Yeah, Kaylee picked these colors out. Metallic berry. It's great to have metallics in there because it gives you cells without having to use what's called silicone oil. And then I'm going to use phthalo blue and violet. And then I have some pre-mixed. It's sky blue topaz. Probably can't read that. That's okay. It's kind of bright. Then this is turquoise green.
That's what turquoise is.
Well, it's more on the green side.
Okay.
And then I haven't mixed it yet, so I'm going to show you what I do to mix it. And this is classic gold. One of the many golds that I will be using this month. Okay, so I'm going to pour all of these out into cups because I mixed these months ago. And stinking camera keeps on doing funky things. So I mixed these months ago, and so some of them might need to have a little bit of water added. So what I have in here is paint Floetrol, which is a wood conditioner, or not wood, a paint conditioner. It helps it flow, because this alone wouldn't work. And then I add water too to make it the consistency I want. There's different consistencies for different pours. So that is, so I want to make sure that they're all around the same consistency when I'm doing this pour, because that makes a difference as well. I want to make sure that they're all the same. So I'm going to, and then the gold I don't have mixed yet, so I'm going to show you what I do to mix it. So I want to make sure that they're all, I need my paper towel.
I love you, Mom.
I love you too, sweetheart. She's being my helper. Okay. So, I'm going to pour some in here. And now, dirty pours are usually a little bit thicker than Dutch pours. Don't touch the table, okay? And so I'm not going to need to add as much water as I would with like a Dutch pour or something that I want to be able to have it flow more.
Now the green.
Now the green, the turquoise green.
It's the green.
I'm shaking these because I haven't messed with them in a while
The green.
to make sure that they're all mixed.
It's the green.
Yeah, it's the green. And that way I can see if there's any goopies or anything coming out too.
I like these colors.
Now I know that I will not be using all of this, but I can put it.
Put in this one.
Okay, I'll do the purple one.
One.
Why don't you shake this one, hold the top, and shake it, because the metallics definitely need helping. Because
Sounds
the
weird.
metallics separate.
It sounds
Yeah.
so weird.
Metallics tend to separate. Okay.
Why is the like?
It's
Can I
delayed.
Why is the computer
delayed.
like literally behind?
Because it's always delayed when you're doing my video. Yeah. I'm just double checking, make sure everything is nice and... These are such pretty colors. Okay, careful, you're bumping the table. Make sure the table is not being bumped.
They both have gloves on, so
I don't have gloves on yet, but I will, because I don't want to ruin...
I need gloves on. It's so I can.
Alright. Don't need to be super loud like that.
Can you shake this one?
I will stir that one.
I need to shake it.
Okay.
I'll shake it.
All right. Okay. Goopies. Oh no. Don't do that. Okay, so then here's the pink, which is
Ooh.
definitely more liquidy. Yeah.
Super liquidy.
Okay.
There's the blue. It doesn't need to be mixed because I already shaked it
You
up.
did shake it up, and
I
it
shaked
shook up
it up
really
good.
nicely. I'm just gonna make sure. And this is also quite liquidy too, because I did use it for an acrylic pour. as
And
well.
things need to be really liquidy.
And
for
it is
the
also a
color for us.
metallic. So I'm not going to put it
Yeah.
here because I don't want it to spill. So I'm actually going to put it up here.
I
Actually,
thought we needed a cup.
right there. Nope, we don't need a cup for it because it's because this is a cup itself. Okay, so now last. Nope, I don't want to keep it in there.
Yeah.
So we're gonna set it down.
What?
Okay, so now
Oh, yeah,
last is our gold. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to take it off. I did already shake it quite a bit. Okay, that's all the gold that I need. Okay, what did I say? You need to be extra quiet. I know, you need to be extra quiet, okay? All right, so we don't need very much gold. It's mostly Floetrol and water. That's what we use. Okay.
I don't have any comments so far.
No, that's okay.
Why do you have that?
Because it strains it, so I don't get goopies.
It's like a filter?
Yeah.
It's a filter?
Yep.
Cool.
The filter.
That's so cool.
Okay. I do use lots of paper towels for this. That's for sure. Yeah, she was asking about this. It's just some cheesecloth that I wrapped around, and it helps filter out some of the boogers you can get. Okay, so now I take a stick and I just stir it really good. Until it gets mixed in. It might have been.
Can I?
Yeah.
Wow, very big.
And
Teeth. Oh, so beautiful.
you're so silly. Okay. I think I want to add a little bit more paint because that's pretty light. So actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm actually add a different kind.
I love you.
I love you. I'm going to add, this is a different brand, but this is a little bit darker gold that I like.
I was making sure you shouldn't see that gold. No.
Well, I just got to mix it.
No. Don't see that dark gold. Wait, I think you need gloves.
I will put gloves on in just a minute.
Where are
So these videos won't always be long and they won't always be short. They'll be different.
Why do we even need the pour cups if we're not using?
Those are for something different, okay? Don't worry about it.
Then why do we
worry
even
about it.
have them in the pack?
Because there's only 14 of them and I have to wait till they dry. She's talking about silicone cups that I have. Okay.
No, not the
So I have-
silicone cups.
Oh.
The 3-day.
Oh, because that's a different day. That's not today's.
Then why did you leave
That's a different day. Okay.
them? Why
So
did
I
you
have...
pack them?
Okay. So let's see. Okay. I like that one. All right. Let's see.
Mommy, and nailed it. Boys turned into
I
girls.
think most of these are pretty good.
Mommy, and nailed it. Boys turned into girls.
That one's pretty thin.
But
That one's okay. Ooh, this one's pretty thick. And it's super
is it
pretty.
okay if I do this?
Yes, if you want to stir it, it's fine.
I like stirring.
I'm not gonna super worry about it being thick right now because this is just more of an introduction and all that fun stuff. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set these down so I can start adding them to my bigger cup. Okay, so I have this cup. Now, if there's different types of pours, one of them is a ring pour. You probably might have seen, if you've watched any of them on YouTube or seen any, then no, you're still talking though. Okay. All right. So, oh, I was gonna do one more with some white. Hang on. I'm just gonna put some in the white. Okay.
It's big.
Okay. Do you need to leave?
No.
Okay. Okay, so now I'm going to pour some white in here. And that's if I need to use some white to help it flow. I make big whites with this in a, a dollar thing, just so I can, because I use white a lot, white and black. Okay, I'm adding some water to this because I want it to be thinner than everything else. And that one, it takes some time, but that one will mix in and still be good.
Hear me snap, Mom.
Yep, I heard you snap. I heard you snap.
Why does it
Now
sound so weird?
Because you have gloves on. Oh, where's my...
So what?
I forgot something. Very important.
Can I go get it?
It's too high for you. I'll grab it.
Okay.
A very important thing. Okay, so there's my white. Okay, excuse me for just a second.
Okay.
Hopefully it's not empty. Okay. Nope. Okay.
Very important part.
Very important. Okay, so I'm going to put my gloves on now. So I don't get my... With these types of pours, you can get extremely messy. This is a puppy pad underneath. And that will soak up any paint and make cleanup pretty easy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so now we have... Okay, so I think, which one should we do first? Which color should we start with first? The blue or the green?
Green.
The green? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to start by just pouring some green in.
Yay.
We're going to layer it a couple times, so I'm not worried about, I don't want to put too much or too little or whatever. Pink?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just dumping some in.
Is it mixing?
No.
The blue.
And blue.
And then violet.
Actually, no, let's do the light blue. This is metallic. So, I want to put that in there.
Okay.
And then we're going to put some purple.
Ooh, violet. Very beautiful. Why is the pink rising up?
Because they rise in different levels. Okay, don't touch.
I'm moving.
Okay, and then we'll do the berry.
Metallic pink.
That one is pretty thick. I should have added some water to it. That's okay. All right, and then I'm going to add, before I add some gold, I am going to add a little bit of white. Just to separate some stuff. And see, I'm just swirling stuff in. I'm not worried about any pattern or if it looks pretty.
Oh, we're gonna do.
Okay, we're gonna do it one more time. Okay.
Right?
And this time I'm actually gonna change the order a little bit because I want to have a metallic.
Change the order to purple.
No, I'm gonna do this one first.
You did that one at the end. Before
And
that.
then I'm gonna do the purple and then the blue so they can be separated. This does use lots of paint, but actually uses more Floetrol than paint because it's like about a 2-to-1 ratio for Floetrol to paint. So you're not using...
I'm just looking at the side and it looks so beautiful.
Okay. I know. It does look super pretty.
Yeah, the side looks so beautiful.
Okay, so now what we want to do is we want to move these away so we don't have a mess on our hands.
Okay.
So I'm going to...
How are we going to flip this over?
That's a flip cut pour. That's tomorrow.
How are we going to get all
You'll
this
see.
beautiful paint?
You'll see.
Oh, are we going to mix these into one?
Probably.
Okay.
Probably. See what pretty color it makes?
I think like gold and pink metallic would do good.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I wonder what that one is.
I have... I'm just wiping the sides off so as I put them on my other table, they're not going to make a huge humongous mess. I'm going to keep the white here so I can have it if I need to, which I probably won't. Okay.
Am I gonna do
So now
my hand?
you're going to help me tilt it once I pour it. Okay. So a dirty pour is just pouring it. Nothing special.
Wow, that looks so cool.
So crazy, and that is so much paint. I do not need all that paint, and I'm just gonna swirl it for fun to give it a different look. Okay, that is super a lot of paint,
Beautiful.
and it's already starting to fall off the edge because there's a lot of paint. So we will be losing a lot of this paint, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna torch it because then it helps pop all the bubbles. Or at least most of the bubbles.
Wait,
that start popping up.
It pop that makes
Yeah, make some pop. So there's not tons of bubbles.
Meaning that you can see the bubbles?
Yep, and there's tons of bubbles because I just shook stuff up. So there's tons of bubbles in there.
So she
All right.
needs to pop a lot. Ooh, you almost burned my face.
No, I did not. Okay, I think I saw something
What's
in there.
that?
This is a skewer.
Can I have one?
It's like if I find anything in there that I can...
Can I have one?
No, you don't need one.
But I want to add cool detail.
You can pop
Like
bubbles with them.
that.
Don't touch.
You
Okay,
can add cool
now for
detail
the fun
with
part.
this skewer.
Actually, I'm going to torch it again.
What's
Because
the
there's even
fun
more bubbles that are
part?
coming.
What's the
And then we'll
fun
touch. We'll touch it up at the end. Okay, so now
What's
the fun part. Okay, which side should we go towards first?
This side.
This side? Okay, so now we lift it up and we start tilting.
This is gonna be so beautiful.
And we want it to go off the edge.
So paint goes onto your doggy pad.
Yep. Okay, and then we're going to bring it back to center.
This side. Then we go onto this side.
Okay. You want to go onto that side?
Yeah.
Okay. We're going onto this side.
Now it's spraying all over the cup.
Okay. That's okay. Okay, and now we're gonna go... No, too late. I already started this side.
Oh, this side?
Yep.
Wow, that looks beautiful already.
Kind of looks like a galaxy, doesn't it?
Yeah. So pretty.
Okay, now we're gonna go the other way.
This side. Oh, that looks
Very
like a-
pink.
Very pink.
Pink
Very
decided
pink.
it wanted to take over.
Very pink galaxy.
Yeah, pink decided it wanted to take over quite a bit.
We need to add some different colors
No, it's okay.
because there's too much.
Okay, so now I don't really like the center, so I think I'm gonna tilt some of it off.
I like this part, but not that.
Yeah, let's
That
tilt
looks
some more of it off. Bloop, 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 bloop.
You don't want
Sorry
to
if you
touch.
can't see. Don't touch. Okay.
How is there red in this? There's literally red.
No, that's just the dark,
Dark pink.
yeah, it's the dark pink. Sorry you can't see. That actually looks a lot prettier.
We need to scrape this out.
We will. Hold on, I gotta make sure we get all the sides. Because all the corners didn't get done. Okay, so first.
I want to scrape this out.
Okay, you go ahead and scrape the sides.
Okay, like that.
Yep.
Scrape.
Okay, and then you go like that. And then you scrape the next side. Okay, so now I want to grab a paper towel to clean my gloves a little bit so I can torch it again. So there are some cells that came around. Sometimes you don't want to pop because then there's going to be itty bitty tiny little bubbles, but I don't mind that for this one because it'll give it some fun.
Mommy, I need to keep scraping all of the sides, but I can't get those two.
Okay, I will help you get those sides in a second.
I can't.
Okay. I'll get it. It's okay.
Can you?
Nope, I can't because we want to keep it level, and the only way it's going to stay level is if it stays right here for a little while.
There's still more scraping sides on the bottom of these.
I know, you're going to have to scrape them again because the reason we're scraping these sides is because the paint keeps dripping on the sides, and if you let it go and keep letting it go, then it can pull some of your composition down, so then you can't see, or it will lose the fun stuff that you don't want to lose. So yeah, it will drip, especially when some of the more thinner paints, those will want. Look how pretty that is. So pretty.
Can I see?
Yes, hang on just a second. I just want to scrape those. Okay. That's pretty, huh? Okay. So that is a dirty pour, which is already changing. I see some beautifulness coming out, and it seriously looks like a galaxy. It's super pretty. All throughout this month, I will show you the dried results of all of these fun new paints. And some of them might turn out, some of them might not turn out, and that's okay. That's not the point of the challenge. The point of the challenge is to do different pours.
And have fun.
And have fun. So I'm going to take my gloves off, and I'm going to actually take the camera off of its thing so you can see it a little bit more up close. So I want to make sure that I'm not going to turn it off or anything. That would be terrible.
Yes.
If I accidentally turned it off. Okay. All right, so.
I'm going to say bye to the camera. Can you say bye, Mom?
Okay, I want to make
Say
sure.
bye to the camera.
We're not gone yet. Okay.
I'm gone.
Now we have.
Bye.
Okay,
I'm
bye.
Bye, Mommy.
So now we have this beautiful. You know what? I'm actually going to. I'm going to turn this around. So I can see what I'm showing you. Alright, so then we have some fun designs, and I really like what that's doing right there. And then we have turning the flash on so you can see the shimmer. See, there's some shimmer going on with the gold peeking through and the berry, which you don't really see the berry, but that's okay. So those little dots are the ones where I did the popping of some stuff. So that is a dirty pour. And if I tried to do the exact same thing, it would turn out exactly different. So These are all going to be unique. Even if I use the same colors for 31 days, they would all be different and unique in their own way. I'm not going to use the same colors because that would get boring and I would run out of paint. But that is what a dirty pour looks like. And that, my friends, is day 1 of my acrylic pour challenge. And I hope to see you guys watching either on Facebook or on YouTube for the next month. And I'm going to put them up on my YouTube to help maybe build some viewers and do some fun things over the next few months. And yeah, just help me build that and do my challenge. And it's going to be crazy because these take days to dry, so that'll be interesting, but I'm determined to do it, so we're gonna do it and we're gonna have fun doing it. So let me know if you have any questions and in the comments, and I will see you tomorrow. See you later. Thanks. Bye.